What's going on, chat? Ugh. I'm so stopped up, bro. We're gonna get into reaction videos in a second. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait about a minute for people to hop in. Got the Grogu hoodie on today. This is like one of my favorite unreleased Juice WRLD songs. I'm pretty sure since it's unreleased, they probably won't sue me. Reaction. I'm gonna turn this backlight off. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it. Alright. First react video day, another gaming setup. Let's lock in here, chat. Let's lock in. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take a snippet of this video, but let's lock in.
Welcome to my 2024 setup tour. I just recently built this room in a previous video, and I'm sure you've seen it before because it got well over 3 million views and around 2,000 comments of people asking specifics of my setup. So let's get right into it. The base of this setup, which is the most important part, is the Lag Captain tabletop from IKEA. This one specifically is 79 inches long.
You do not need that much, bro. You do. You don't need that much. Like, let's be real.
And 25 inches wide, since I have quite a bit of things to set on it. It sat on top of 2 Alex drawers and has an Adele.
Of course, you're probably TikTok tech creator. Of course, you got Alex drawers. Of course, you got that one support leg. Got a audio mixer, $1,000 keyboard, gutsy-ated mouse pad. Yep, what did I say? Gutsy-ated mouse pad.
Like in the middle to prevent the desk from breaking. Because in all honesty, this tabletop does bring an insane aesthetic, but it's super fragile and I believe hollow in the middle. So since I chose white as the base for my desk, I stuck to that aesthetic within all my peripherals. I am super picky when it comes to what I type and click with, well, because this is my job and I hold these things all day long. So for the benefit of my comfortability and editing/gaming experience, I spent $160 on a G Pro.
$200, bro.
Super light. I leave mine bare because I personally hate the look of grips, and the mouse alone is just naturally comfortable. But my absolute favorite part about this thing is that I honestly only have to charge it about once a month because I always remember to turn it off when walking away from my computer, even if it's for the shortest amount of time. So I do not regret this $160 purchase one bit. Now onto the keyboard, I use a high ground silent OOO with
I swear it's better to be 200. Watch.
a gumdrop coiled cable, and before someone calls me a high ground glazer, I own well over 20 different keyboards ranging from $60 to $400, and I always come back to this one. The layout size is perfect, and I'm just a huge fan of the fact it makes little to no noise, and a cool feature of having the keys on the side and not directly on top. Now these two items are sat on top of a gutsy Aiden mouse
What did I say? Gutsy-ated mouse pad.
pad, and this one specifically is the Aqua Topo.
It's not bad looking, let's be real.
If you couldn't already tell. Don't worry, I'll let you know how you can get your case to look this awesome too in a second. And the mouse pad's color alone.
Yep, Steam Deck right there. Mic arm. Monitor, side monitor. I bet you he doesn't even stream. That's his Spotify monitor right there. He's got that much money. That's his Spotify monitor right there. He never uses this PlayStation. He never uses this.
Decided the rest of my setup's color scheme,
Funko
which leads us
Pops.
into the lighting. Behind my desk is an 80-inch Philips Hue strip light, which has actually lasted me 6 years and was featured in my first ever setup tour. So shout out to Philips Hue for being so reliable. Now on my monitor, I use Torchstar's light bar to reduce strain on my eyes, which I wish I would have started using sooner. And not only is it beneficial to your health, but it also brings a really clean look. Now scaled up the sides and above the setup are Govee glides. They honestly complete the look of this setup and I believe make the whole thing what it is. Moving forward, let's talk monitors. I have a 3-monitor display layout, which is most functional to me while editing, and this specific design saves a lot of desk space. As my main one, I use a 32-inch curved.
That's how you know it's like expensive if it's out of stock, bro. That's how you know. Literally, what did I say? The only thing he has open is Spotify, and it's probably in that monitor.
Samsung Odyssey G55A, and its specs are 1440p with 165 Hz.
That's how much my camera has. My camera is 1440p. I don't know what hertz it is, but
And 1 millisecond response time. My only real complaint about this monitor is its color accuracy, because trying to color grade on it is impossible, so I normally have to drag it up top and color grade like this. Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. So that brings us to this monitor, which is a 1440p 27-inch LG Ultra Gear with 165 Hz.
I hate when people put their monitors upside down.
And 1 millisecond response time. So same specs as below, just smaller. And yes, I know, they don't line up perfectly. Leave me alone. Now to the left, I use a casual Asus monitor that normally just holds Spotify on it or video.
What did I say? It just holds Spotify. He doesn't even stream. It just holds Spotify. What did I say, bro?
Files, so it's 120 Hz and 1 millisecond response time is pretty useless. And holding up these monitors in this layout is an extra tall Vivo mount for the middle two and a separate one from Walmart for the side monitor. Next, let's talk about my absolute favorite part, my gaming PC. This is a custom pre-built from an amazing company called Meta PCs, and they're able to do great things such as these custom case prints per request and even custom GPU plates of whatever you want. Literally, whatever. Now, not only is their customization great, but their capabilities as well of just making genuinely good-looking computers. In my PC, they threw in a 4070, an i7 13700K, 32 gigabytes of RAM with lean leaf fans, all in the custom O11 they made just for me. So if you want a PC just like this, but custom to your own likings, go to metapcs.com, linked in my description, and make sure to use code Chandler at checkout to save some cash. Moving on to my audio setup, this part will most likely come as a shocker to most.
I just noted these Nike things in the back. Got figure Funko Pop. Definitely a Funko Pop right there.
Most of you.
Probably his Air Force box and his headset, which is actually retarded.
So I own a
Black has an all white headset, but has black headphones.
pair of Astro A50s, which is a $350 headset, and the reason it looks so
Oh my god.
dusty is because I use it as a display. My main go-to audio source is a pair of wireless earbuds. They're
That's
Soundcore
stupid.
PRP-10s, and I use them
Skip the ad.
50s, but I just personally hate having stuff sat on my head for hours on end, so these are super. I will be honest, this isn't the best microphone in the world. I just have it in my setup because the white aesthetic is simply too clean, and it doesn't sound too bad either. Now let's talk about my streaming gear. So I use the Canon EOS M200 with its kit lens, which has decent quality for only being $400, and it's mounted on this no-name mount from Amazon for a pretty good looking angle. But since I did recently purchase an FX3, I want to switch this camera out for my old content one, which is the Sony a7 III with a Tamron 17 by 28mm lens for an even higher quality and wider angle. Right beneath the camera, I have my Stream Deck that has all my
Look how dusty it is. You know he doesn't use it.
soundboard stuff, but in all honesty, I mainly use it for quick access to my emails, scripts, or YouTube. And now beneath my vertical monitor, I have my Rodecaster, which I only
Already
use to mess
pointed
with my
that
friends
out.
in Discord with a voice changer.
But other than that, it just sits here.
Alright, now let's talk about the accessories in my room and setup. Behind the desk, I put up 3D panels that I found on Amazon, and I had first done this about a year ago in my old setup, but way more overkill. So I kept it more simple this time around by just lining up with my desk and my monitors, and not the whole dang wall. Above the panels, I have this cool 3D clock to act as the center of my setup, and honestly just look nice, because I don't even use it. And above that is this huge lax
Didn't see that before. That's pretty cool.
shelf from IKEA that was an absolute pain to put up. What the freak? And on it, I have frame posters for my favorite anime, which is Naruto. Now, I obviously have an insanely good computer, so I honestly consider this PS5 as an accessory slash decoration. I
What did I say?
had mainly purchased it for Spider-Man 2, and well, I finished that ages ago. So now
That's what I bought my PS5 for. Spider-Man 2.
it just kind of sits here and collects dust. Now that everything in the setup has been spoken about, let's move on to the room side of things, such as my stream background. So if you watch my video of building this room in the first place, you notice this looks a little different now. And if you didn't watch, well, in the video, I had put up a pegboard from IKEA and didn't realize it was the wrong size, so it was mounted completely
This guy.
sideways. So I replaced it with this Eckenback shelf from IKEA and loaded it down with things that represent my personality. I'm starting to notice a recurring theme of IKEA stuff in my room, and I think I'm obsessed. Anyways, the shelves consist of things like my favorite show Naruto, this Mustang Lego to represent the one I actually drive, my favorite style of shoe, which is
fire shoes. I'm not really liking these ones. These ones look like they were in Fortnite, but these look fire.
And my favorite superhero as well. And
Oh, that's me right there. I'm Spider-Man.
since I have a beast of a PC, this MacBook just kind of sits here as decoration too.
And an iPod too.
Now, you notice how I didn't say anything about the top shelf? Well, that's because I don't even go outside or even like plants, matter of fact. I just think it looks cool. Another cool thing in this area is these RGB light bars I put under each shelf that I can easily change the colors with on my phone. This is currently my favorite look in my room right now, but I still need to fix this nasty cable management I have going on. But anyways, above the shelf, I had these nano leaf lights just kind of as filler space and a custom neon sign above the door that I'm absolutely obsessed with the look in my videos. Now, right over here is actually my bed. Since content creation is my full-time job, I decided to sacrifice having a mattress for a more aesthetically looking and functional room. Now, having this beanbag as my rest area isn't the most comfortable thing in the world, but I'm totally kidding. I had over 200 comments of people asking,
Why don't you have a bed?
well, I do, and it's actually in my separate bedroom, not in my office. So I hope that can clear up any confusion you once had. I mainly just use this beanbag as a chill area myself when I need to walk away from staring at an editing timeline for hours on end, and a spot for when my friends are over. Now, above the beanbag is a vernal standing desk that I use for building setups on for YouTube videos, and occasionally use for top-down shots for TikToks. So, kind of like my content desk, I guess. Moving upward, I have these three nice...
I already saw this.
The posters are something called digital files, so when you purchase them, that means you have to go print them out yourself. Next up is the spot near my windows, and this contains a...
No, we didn't see this. Fire, fire, fire. His headphones, keyboard cases. It's like a Nintendo 64 and a helmet he's never worn.
12 cubby shelf with more items to
And a
represent my
basketball.
personality, such as my favorite sport, favorite shoes, and even favorite keyboard company. Dang. Maybe I am a high ground glazer. And last but not least, this is the most helpful thing in my room, storage. Next to my setup, I have a minier version of the other IKEA shelf, and I put all my camera gear on here, such as tripods, battery chargers, brackets and cages, lenses, and a couple plants as decoration. This is also where my poor Sony a7 III is just sitting and collecting dust. You served me well. And finally, my tech closet. This spot is honestly really hard to keep organized.
Oh my god.
Computers. So I'ma just keep these doors shut. But that just about wraps this video up, and I hope I was able to answer any questions you once had about anything in this room slash setup. But if I missed anything, feel free to ask me in the comments.
This guy. Alright. 10 likes on this like clip for YouTube. I'll do a setup tour. 10 likes and we'll do a setup tour. We'll do like a whole Lightroom tour. That's behind me. Although y'all literally see it all, but you know. Alright. Now let's go ahead and clip that and we're gonna move that. I think that's the last video cue, so we're gonna move on to Fort.